Hi there, I'm Kim from Kimberly's Vintage Treasures. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is live with Reba Rose Creations, and I'll be hopping on with her real quick. So give me just a second to see if I can link up here. But thank you for joining me tonight. And every Tuesday night at 5 is when I go live with Reba Rose. I'm just going to see if I can get over to onto her page real quick. I can't do it all at the same time on both of these things. Some people can, but I'm not able to do that. I'm hoping somebody can share me over though. Let's see, I'm live there. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll see if I get one of the girls when somebody hops on here tonight. So thank you for joining me. I am going to be working on kind of a little project tonight, and hopefully I can get it all done. So I'll give just a minute to see if some other people hop on before I start going over everything. I have a couple papers to choose from, so I thought I'd ask for some help and see what you guys think. Let's see. Are we going? Has anybody shared me over yet? I don't have a link for her yet. It's just not working. We don't know why, but they're working on it. They're working on it to get me over there. So, but thank you for joining me. And hi, Tammy. How's your evening? I'm doing good today. How about you? It's nice to have you on again. I love it that you come back. Sprinkled? Thank you so much. I love it that you sprinkled the sunflower seeds with the sunflower. That's amazing. That's just awesome. And hopefully, the weather's been a little bit crazy here. It's been cold and blowing, and hopefully I won't lose a connection like I did last night. That was kind of a bummer. I had some friends tell me that they were watching, and then, you know, I wasn't there, and they came back, and yeah, it was kind of a, you know, unfortunate. But I don't see it yet, but hopefully she will when she comes on. So anyway, I have two different. Hi Reba, you're watching. Are you able to share me over? Or is that Lisa? Bring on the camera. You're hanging around? Good. I like that you're hanging around. Let's see. Get over to Reba's page. I see myself on there, but thank you. Appreciate you. Just did, Lisa. AKA Reba. Maybe I just need to go back out and go back in then. And does it say, nope. I'm still waiting for it to show up. How are you tonight, Lisa? I see myself, but what I put over there, not what you did. And I think it's just, maybe it's just taking a second. I need to get that figured out. And I was telling Tammy, hopefully the weather holds so so it doesn't, you know, go crazy on us again and kick me off. Reba Rose Creations, come on. I'm going to just back all the way out of this and go back in. What did it do? There we go. I think that's it. I need to go down and back up. It should her face, the circle around it light up? it should light up when she's live. It's not doing anything just yet. It's not even blue like it normally is. Yeah. Well, nope. Come on. It might, maybe it's just going to take a minute to, okay. Well, I'm going to go on. Oh, do it. No, I'll go back and look here in just a second. So anyway, like I was saying to Tammy, what did I do with that little piece of paper? Oh, here it is. Okay, I got my cheat sheet real quick so I don't lose what I'm saying. So tonight, so I'm going to work on this. And I kind of like these colors, and it reminds me of Reba's, a lot of Reba's papers, which she has, the colors, the fall colors. It may be fall, but I don't care. I like it. So, and it was in my stash, and I thought, well, why not give it a try? So I have 2 papers of hers tonight, and I thought, you know, you guys could help me choose. I have 2170 Falling Into You Butterfly, number 2, which I thought, wouldn't that look pretty on here? And then I have, I could put it at an angle. I have a little bit of Would You Bend, or I have Wood Flowers, but I thought, I don't have a smaller medallion, but that kind of stood out to me. I also have some Would You Bend to put around here. I could put around here, which looks like this. I just have pieces left. Isn't that nice? And then, or I have the floral, which I could piece in here. I could put it at an angle with this butterfly up here. And then I have wooden flowers, but they're not the same as the roses, which I could do. I have some things like, I have some leather pieces, but not the right color. So this kind of, I'm not really big into this part, but I have, it's the leather and some of these bigger pieces. So I could, you know, monkey around with that. Refresh again. Okay. Go ahead, refresh. It's just not going, it's just not lighting up red. So I have that. I also have, and I really like this because I have this for a topper. It's this topper, which I couldn't get this apart, and oh, maybe it's coming apart. Just to jiggle it some more. Or I have this one in which I would paint this. I would do this all gold on there. With whatever one. And then because with this one, I have this, which I like. Because there's the brass. And I would leave it that antique-y brass look. But I'd also add this with some other things hanging down. Let me try this again. It's just not lighting up red. So what do you guys think? Do you like, I mean, I can do those, or I could, instead of using the medallion, which I thought was really pretty, and it is kind of big, but it's Would You Bend, you know, so you can bend it to fit. And I have the antique brass. Hi, Tammy. Thank you. And I have all kinds of gemstones I can add in here and all the little details. So that's a thought. It's blue. Okay. I'm going to go back and refresh that again. Go on. On my end, she's just, there's no blue or anything. I'm going to go all the way out of this again. So what do you think of this? Do you like that idea? I'm on there, it's blue. Okay. She's so smart. And she loves to give me a bad time. Oh, I see it now. It's on there now. Lisa. She's just the tech guru. Okay. You're on her page? Okay. I gotta go to comments. Go to comments. I see it. I see you now. You're bad. My bad. The harassment. Do you see? Do you see the harassment? It's hilarious though. I love it. Okay, so this one, or this is kind of fun. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, this is really pretty. I'm doing it on this side because this has the, scratches. And I put a coat of bonding Boss on there because it's so slick. But I thought this is really pretty. For somebody, it's really... You're going to change to you. You'll be back. You're going to be back as you. All right. Okay. So what do you think, Tammy? You like both? Hard decision? You know what? I could use this. And then there's maybe part of where the bonding Boss is, and I could use pieces of this and fill in. I think. You're back. So I'll give it a coat. I got the white paint out. Also, I wanted to say that if you see that red live button, I'm live on here tonight. And if you don't, then please press #replay, and gives me an opportunity to thank you for jumping on and say hello, answer any questions you might have. Also, like, follow, and share. Thank you for sprinkling. Sprinkling is also another word for sharing out. Maybe I should close my blinds a little bit, or is that bugging you guys with, light across my face? I mean, if it's distracting, let me know. I kind of want to do not just up and down, but maybe this direction. Maybe a little bit, slanted, like it's flying off. Yeah. Okay. So I'll give this a quick little coat of some white chalk paint so that print will show up really well. And while that's drying, then I'll just cut that other paper out. Oh, I got my bottle today, Lisa, that you talked me into. I'll let you know how it goes. Did you get yours? She's going to start laughing again. She sends me down the rabbit hole. But it'll last a long time, so I'm glad about that. That's a lot. I might not need that much, but paint waster. Paint waster. I need yes, you lady. Sends me down the rabbit hole. I hope it's a good product. You like it? Okay, that's good. Okay. Set that over there. Pick out a nice clean paintbrush. They didn't have, when I went looking for white paint at Walmart the last time, all they had was, what is this called? Plaster. So it's not really a white, it's more of an ivory, but you know, I just want it to be bright behind the picture. Today, I mean, right now it's kind of sunny out, but earlier it was just dousing with rain and cold. Poor little dog tried to go outside and the hooligan ripped his sweater right off of him. He was not happy. Growling and snorting. He was mad. Yeah, the sale on Amazon. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to go though. Why not? Just not go the whole width here. If I can't get these apart, I think he can get them apart. They were apart at one time a while ago. Tim will have to get them apart for me. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to set that there. Wipe my hands off again. On sale on Amazon. Okay, dry. And I did make up my own Royal Bronze. I was using it so much, I might as well. Thanks to Kathy. Uh-oh. No, I don't want paint up there. See? Look at my hands, I get it everywhere. Nobody told me last night that I had a blue block right here on my forehead. How's Ruger today? And do you have Libby? Because I missed your show. I was down visiting with two of my nieces today, which was really nice. They're always so busy, it's hard to get together. You're eating popcorn? Okay. That's on there. Oh, nope. Still wet. You'll have to go back and watch it, Tammy. I'll replay. Okay. It's not my favorite part of doing anything is watching paint dry. So, okay. Set that aside and figure this out. I'm going to put this right there. Okay, so if I put it, I guess I'll kind of do an oval maybe. I love this pattern. Reba and her beautiful prints. I love them. Let's see, I think I want to use, I guess, as much of this as I can. But so this is the 2170 Falling Into You Butterfly number 2. And her new prints, she has some beautiful stuff, and you can find those on my Linktree. You just go onto Kimberly's Vintage Treasures and follow my Linktree to Reba Rose Creations. And she's got some, she has gorgeous stuff. I'll find it on there. Oh, doesn't want to go through, I guess. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. I want the fall weather. Tired of the cold now. You right back? Okay. Anybody else on? No. It's been a busy day today. Busy, busy. How about you, Lisa? Okay. So I'm going to try and, yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, put this back over here. You know what? I think I'll put that Lazy Susan up. I switched out my seating pad, so this one gives me a little bit more height. It's just, it's so tall. I feel like my arms, my elbows are all the way to my, let's see, this over here. Okay. I think kind of at an angle, or maybe a softer angle, like that. And then fill in, I can fill in on the sides with parts of this. I think that'll go pretty well. Don't roll anywhere. Yeah. Except for that. I'll stand up here just a little bit. There we go. It's gonna have wrinkles because it's not a flat surface. I mean, I'll do the best I can, but yeah. Okay, that's the plan. Will this work for that? No, it's just a top coat. Look at the Mod Podge. Mod Podge. They do match pretty well. Yeah. I think it's part of the same series. It's just one's the floral and one's the butterfly. Put that paint back. There. So don't waste it all. I'm terrible that way. Too much paint. Okay. You like it? Good. Good. Okay. The Mod Podge. This will work. I'm just going to try a little bit at a time. Gosh, I'm going to get that. I'm going to have paint everywhere, I'm telling you. If I had it on my forehead last night, you know I'm going to have it everywhere. And how did I do that? Does anybody know? How to manage that? Yeah, it's just going to be, it's just not perfect. I could try and iron it, but it might damage, I don't know. She has the best papers. She has the best. You sprinkled again? Well, thank you. So is popcorn your dinner tonight, Lisa? For you and Ruger? Oh, man. Curves are hard, yeah. I'm tempted to tear it. I don't know, maybe I should have started at the top and then had all the, you know, everything on the bottom, but who knows? That's okay. No, just a quick snack. Yeah. I told you he likes to shop. Well, last night we had French dips. I am. I'm going to tear it. This way. Yeah, there's a big wrinkle right here. Where do I have my little piece of, find something to wipe. So pretty. So if you're just joining, this is, I'm Kim, and this is a Reva Rose Live. I'm using 2170 is the paper, the Floral Butterfly, Falling Into You. And you can find that on my Linktree on my page. At some point, I'll get that. I tried to copy and paste it over the link, but that didn't work so well with my, I even tried to download the app on my tablet, and it wouldn't open. I downloaded it, and then it just would not open at all. It just went blank. Man, this is a bummer. Well, I should have just done the top first. That way it wouldn't have the wrinkles up here. They could be on the bottom. Hindsight, you know, whatever. It'll turn out. It's all going to be fine. It'll be fine. No problems. No problems, no headaches. And I'll still sleep tonight if there's wrinkles. I'll be thinking about what I can do next, but I'll still sleep tonight. So I have this. I got this thing a while ago from the local thrift, and paid $5 for it. And on it, the price was at the bottom was like $27.99, and then somebody else had marked it down to $7.99. I paid $5. And I think that they had, whoever had it prior had put something in it. It doesn't have a very big opening to add much, but they obviously had put, maybe they had lights in it. I don't know. But I want to put one of those vintage knobs, one of these guys on top. So I have this one also. Whoop, glue string. Where did you come from? I have this one, and if I use it, I would paint this white part with liquid gold, because it, you know, it's not very pretty the way it is. Well, it doesn't have bubbles, but it sure has wrinkles. Wait, there's one right there. Okay. And I want to try that other stuff. Podge away. Either will be pretty. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Tim can get those apart. Layers apart. He did tell me I was going to have to learn to use the saw. So I could, you know, saw them in half myself. Or saw off the ends of them. I'm like, okay. I can do that. We'll just... I'd start that thing up and he'd come flying out there in a New York second. I'm going to shut these curtains, or the blinds, just a little bit. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, that's a little better. I realized that I looked really good with all the stripes across my face, but you can't see. So I'm going to dry this a little bit and then put on and then work on this. So I'm going to fill in, see all these, see here and over here. So I need to fill in those areas. And make it look beautiful. And then I have the Would You Bend. Oh, I love Would You Bend. This is like my final piece of it. I have one more like this, and then I have, I thought of using like these. I have these pieces that I could heat up and bend around here. And I thought about using, I know this is big, but just, you know, go with it, because I could paint this the bronze color and then highlight all the other stuff with the liquid gold and then add the gemstones in there. I thought that would be really pretty, along with this and this on top of here. And I like the brass look. I might shine it up a little bit, or I could add gold, but yeah. Or I do have, I have this, I picked it up at the thrift store a while ago too. I mean, I could, you know, do something like this, but this giant, the giant thingy on the end just is kind of too big. I think it's too big. It might take away from, you know, and clanking on the, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. There's all kinds of fun things to do to this, but okay, so what do we want to do here? So I can, just gonna start, get the white stuff off first. And this paper is 2171 Falling Into You Florals, Reba Rose. Be right back. Okay, gotta go walk the big guy. You like it? The NPB. Trying to figure that one out. I'll get there. It might take me a minute, but I'll get it. So I didn't I only have a little bit of white behind each, but it's okay because all the adding. I don't lose signal again. That was terrible last night. Kind of frustrating. You're sitting here and all of a sudden the screen is black. It brings back memories of when my page was stolen. I had to start over. Although I'd only been on for like, I only had just started my page. I wasn't even live yet. I had to wait 60 days, but I still was on there and posting stuff. And it's been 5 days, almost 5 days. And I had some followers, like 200, I think. And then all of a sudden, I was creating a reel to post. And I looked up and the screen went blank. And that was it. All gone. Everybody, bye-bye. Okay, so the darker side, I'm going to go with the darker side over here. Around here and there, and that way I can put this little butterfly on the other side maybe. That sounds like a plan. Come around that way. Okay, I got a plan. I got a plan. If it just works out. Oh, the knob. Yeah. Yes. And I need to collect some more. I put some on, I made some bottles for family for Christmas gifts this year. And put them on, made them pretty. Now I need to collect some more. I have a bunch of small ones that I've found in the thrift stores, but they don't, the big ones usually don't survive until, they're gone by the time I get there looking, I guess. They do have a salvage shop in Seattle. I am just chomping at the bit to go to. Love to get down there. And I know they have that type of thing there at a salvage shop. They probably have boxes and boxes of them. I'd be in heaven with all that. I used to collect those and just put them in my put them inside of my candle holders. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I mean, maybe take that out of there. And this out of here. No wet spots on there. That goes better. And they don't need all of this. I was going to go out in the yard and look for vines and things to put on here. I had all kinds of things going around in my head, what I could do to this, with this. Start here. Go there. Oh, I took off just a little bit too much there. That's okay. It still will work. Rounded. Rounded. No straight edges. Back to the Mod Podge. Is that paint or is that Podge? Okay. Back to this whole trying to make it flat on a round surface or curved surface. There we go. Usually I have like a baggie or something handy to help. What if I put that? No, where'd it go? Right here. Little bit. This is giant bottle art. Right? Yeah. Back, go back. It's one thing I like about decoupage, the piecing and the adding pieces and adding the colors, and it's fun. Feathering it in, I guess. That won't look feathered, so it's going away. Put it up here. It'll look nice though when it's done. Because I'm going to add to this, so you won't be able to tell. On this side, I want to go with I could bring these flowers over onto here, the big pieces. I think that would be really pretty, bringing the flowers over. Or would that be too much? I could even make one of them go over it. Yeah, okay. Stop that, go back here and finish this. I get ahead of myself. Okay, I like going around here with it. Okay. Do with that little one, the little brush. You guys keep a track of me what I do with the little brush. Ah, there it is. Just yell at the screen. I'm working on this. Hi, Tina. I'm working on this. And I don't know if you'd call this a vase or just a piece of art or what, but today it's a giant bottle. So we're making a big bottle art. So I'm piecing in, I have these papers from Riva Rose. So the first one is the 2170 Butterfly Falling Into You. And then this one was the 2171 Falling Into You Florals. So I'm just making, I'm making some bottle art. Right, which right now kind of looks like a mess, but it won't. And if it does, well, it's okay. It's okay. I'm good with it. Okay, I need it to go here. I want to curve up to this, kind of up here to this guy. So I can add that little butterfly in there at some point. Don't tear the butterfly. Okay. I think this is my favorite thing to do is, oh, that looks like it goes right there. It sure does. Okay. What would you make for dinner, Tina? You love the butterflies? Yeah. Or is that the stalker talking to me? Tina lives with a stalker, just so you guys know. His name's Rick, but, you know, we call him a stalker. It's a term of endearment for him. Did I miss it? Oh, hold on here. Right up there. Okay. Bree's over here hanging out of her bed, upside down. It's gonna look wonderful. And he's laughing at me? Oh, well. That's all right. Oh, the other night, so Brooklyn was here the other night visiting. And somehow we were talking about Richard. And I said, well, that's Rick's name. And she's like, no, it's not. That's not Uncle Rick's name. And I said, yes, it is. She said, nope. I said, well, Rick is short for Richard. It is not. I said, okay, well, then call him. And she said, why don't you call him Richard? And I said, she asked him that. And he said, because he doesn't like it. I said, only Tina calls him Richard. Yeah, she didn't believe it at all. She thought that was, you know, a whole bunch of hooey. I said, well, you call him. He'll tell you. What's his middle name? Well, I don't know. I should have made something up. Like, I don't know. Monty or something. Yeah. That would have been perfect. Monty. Okay, that just looks like it's all pieced together, but it won't. It won't in the end. Okay, I need a flower. Okay, here we are so far, and guess what? Guess what I did or didn't do? So I didn't paint white behind here, so this is all nice and bright, and then this is not because I didn't do white behind there. So maybe what I'll do is use some dark wax or something over this to make it look blend in a little better. It's not a crisis. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Okay. To make it look, well, we gotta get the butterfly in there, the other little one. What you doing, Buttons? Rick Allen. Because if he was Richard, he'd be a dick. I didn't say that out loud. I didn't say it out loud, anybody. I did tell her that, though. I said, that's another short name for Richard. And she's like, no, it's not. And I said, yes, kind of like Kim is to Kimberly and Shelly is to Michelle and blah, 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 blah. Brooke to Brooklyn. She's horrified. Horrified. She just thought we were making fun of Rick. We are. We are. Full disclosure, we are. Yeah. Okay. Got that. Okay, now we need a flower. It's going to be pretty. I'm trusting the process. My cow turned out pretty cute. My cow I worked on, pretty cute. Let's see. Oh, I love the rose. The big rose. And this will bring in the pieces together. You know, the piecing together, adding these things helps that. It's called. If this was a rub-on transfer, you know, that might be. Oh, I could have done rub-on transfers. Huh. I could have done the rub. Yeah. Oh well. On the next one, I have two more giant. I have a couple of pieces like this. Only one is, you know, more square, and it's huge. And I've had it for a couple years now, sitting in the downstairs living room, doing nothing. And it has a partner to it, and those need to get done. So they might need transfers on them. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Thanks for the ideas, guys. Okay. That's kind of pretty, or I could do it up here. Okay, so do you like the rose up here, or I can put it, I think I like it over here. It needs to go here. That'll be pretty. And if you hear that noise in the background, that's my heater kicking on. Yep. It's a Mod Podge on this thing. Go. I like it. On the top? Okay. The next one. I was paying attention. You're supposed to yell at the screen so I can hear it. Okay, so this one's going to go on the top. It does need something up here. Ooh. I was paying attention, Lisa. I really was. Right there. That there'll work. I should just painted the whole thing white. I don't know. This is kind of like when I was doing pumpkins during the fall season, but I love these colors. It's all part of my these colors are they just speak to me. Everybody has those, and these speak to me. What did I do with those little pieces? I think I tossed them. Some of my little treasures here. Yeah. It's pretty. Okay. So I have this piece left that I'm going to add. So I think I'm going to I'll put something here, and then I want to add over in here, this area. Sorry, this can't, well, I could sit, maybe if I sit this way. I swear this chair is trying to throw me out of it. It gets caught on the carpet, and a couple times I almost went backwards. Just not on a life. You're eating supper? Good for you. Let's see. How about a piece there? Piece of this. No, where's the lighter one? The lighter color. Maybe I used it all. That's all right. It didn't go far. No, don't care for that. Okay. Love this, though. Okay. That'll go. That'll go there. I was threatening Bree today when she was being so doggone naughty with poor Bruce, ripping his sweater off him, and when it was outside pouring down rain, he's trying to go to the bathroom, and she's yarding that sweater right off him. I told her I was going to ship her off to Pennsylvania. Go live with Lisa and Ruger. Pennsylvania. She's going to live in Amish country. Or Tina's house. Tina has a big black lab. His name's Noah. I don't think he's much into other dogs, though. He hasn't had to put up with her yet. Not too much anyway. Just, briefly. He was around her briefly. Okay. Yes. Try not to cover up the butterfly. Oh, okay, that's a good spot for it. Does anybody have anything fun planned for the rest of the week besides work? No work, just fun. There we go. Now it just has sprays of flowers everywhere. That's pretty. Okay. All right. Do you have another leaf? did I have that sticking in your face? Sorry. Nothing exciting for you? No, not much. Her. Well, Hayden's birthday is this weekend. My grandson, or our grandson. He's going to be 16. So I'm pretty excited for him. He's been looking forward to turning 16 so he can get, I think he wants to drive, and he wants a phone. So mom and dad were, adamant he had to wait till 16 and no social media and all that craziness because it makes them lose their minds. So I'm pretty happy about that for him. Okay. It's going to look good. It's going to look good. So we're having a family bash for him, I guess, and some of his friends. Okay, dry this. And then I want to try this new top coat that Lisa talked me into buying. Although I didn't need it because I was out of things. So, and this jug will last a long time. So better to pay $30 for, or $38 or whatever it was for this jug of stuff rather than keep buying, things that won't last. I think my comments stopped moving. Still a little damp here. Okay, so I have my jug of stuff here to try. I don't know if I have to shake it up or not, but give it it probably got a good shake from the guy who delivered it. He was really nice. He didn't throw it at the door. My poor neighbor, sometimes they just throw things at her door haphazardly, and not very nice. I go over there to let the dogs out, and there'll be packages that are laying out in the rain or whatever. It's not nice. Okay, so we'll get this part done, and then I'm going to do a brush. See how nice and shiny this gets. Did you use this today, Lisa? Did you get yours? Yes, this was already this color, and I decided to just go with it with these colors. I mean, why not, it goes really well with these prints, and I don't know why I didn't use them sooner, but sometimes I don't know what I'm going to work on until 5 minutes before I get on here. But this did come to me, so there we go. When I was looking at the prints, and I happened to look over, and I was like, oh yeah, probably could use that. Hi, baby. You just get that paper up so you don't feel the need to chew it up. Hi. Oh, you got yours this morning? Oh, okay. Yeah. What, did I get mine yesterday? I think I got mine yesterday. Or maybe, I don't know. Was it yesterday? It is nice and shiny. I do like that. It goes with the rest of the bottle. Jar, jug. What do you call this? A jug? Art piece. What do you have, little lady? Okay. Can you see how shiny that is now? And I like it. Okay. Dry time. And then we will do the... Did you guys like the would you bend idea? I like using the would you bend. I need to order some more of that. Has a nice gloss, yeah. Oh, hi. Come here and say hi. Whoop. She's like, do you have my snackies? What was that, huh? What was that? It dries pretty quick, too. What do you think, Buttons, huh? Do I spy with your little eye anything, little lady? Hi, you can come here. Okay, so this is what we're doing so far. River Rose Creations, papers, rice papers, 2170 and 2171. 2170 Falling Into Butterfly number 2, and 2171 Falling Into Florals. And you can find those on my link tree if you go to my page. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is it so far. And then I was going to either use, I can get out the wood flowers, or I can use this medallion and jazz it up with the royal bronze and gold, and with, I have a bunch of gems, rhinestones I can use. I also have this beautiful topper I can use on there, which I have to get. It comes apart. I'm just not strong enough. This one doesn't have, I can feel it moving. It's just, yeah, I have to get the muscle guy upstairs to do that. Any preferences? Or wood flowers, although the wood flowers would stick out pretty far. I have silk flowers, but they don't, I don't know, I was holding it up to them earlier and it just seemed like it didn't do it justice, so. Uh-oh, you want my copper, there we go. This down here, make some room. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and paint. I'm going to paint this and then put it on there with some wood glue. Heat it up and put it on there. It's going to look great. Yes, it is. See, you too can have paint everywhere. I want a kind of a little bit more fluffy, a little fluffier brush. This will work. Or this will work. I want to get into all the grooves. Well, fine. I'll just use this one. So I'm using this. It's called Royal Bronze, and I just mixed it myself. And it's black and worn penny mixed together. And so one of our other creators, Kathy, does this from Royal Funky Junk. It's her thing. She calls it Royal Bronze. So we're going with that. And I watched her multiple times make it, so we all like to use it. See, that'll be pretty. Oh, you can't see. What am I doing? This color is going to match perfect in there. So Wood U Bend is wood, and a wood product made by Wood U Bend. And if you didn't know, and then you can heat it up and it will mold right to your project. And I've used it on bottle art. And it's a wonderful product to use. It's a lot of fun to use. I used it on another piece of mine that is a Reba Rose print. It was one of the first ones that I had done, and it's a peacock, and I took a frame, 2 frames, and I took the frames apart, and I did reverse decoupage, and I did reverse decoupage with the peacock onto the glass, and then I put the glass back into the biggest frame, and I used Wood U Bend to make a frame around inside the other frame, and it turned out really nice. It turned out really nice. It's one of my favorites, and that was how I got started, watching Kathy and Lisa and mixing Royal Bronze paint. Fun. It's fun. And it made me feel like $1,000,000 just doing something, creating something with that, taking it apart, and I don't know, not, just had a couple frames and a couple things to work with, and just said, I'm going to do this. Okay, did I miss any spots? Oh, yep, right there. See how pretty that is, that color? It's gorgeous. But then I like bronze, so you know, that'll go really well with this. Let's see if I can get, maybe I can, Tim will, let's see. If he'll come down here. Okay. I sent him a message. Even though he's right upstairs. I didn't want to yell. Okay. All right. Try that. Oh, that's the spot. Right there. And there. I know that if I try to paint this while it's on my project, I'll make a big mess. So I don't want to do that. Another spot. You guys see any spots I missed? It's a little bit damp. No. You'd think I wouldn't, but these little tiny areas. Right there. There. Move the light over. Hopefully it's not making my forehead shiny. Right in here. So not only is this drying it, but it's making it really pliable. Okay, I think I got all the little spots. I want to heat it up really good so that I can, you see this? You probably can't tell, but on the sides, okay. Put that down. Put that down. So, see, I can bend it back and forth. With the exception of right here's not bending a lot, but that's okay because I want to set it in here, and then I'll heat it to make sure that it's locked down good. And I see some spots. Gosh darn. With all that paint, you'd think I wouldn't have missed any spots. Right there. And I want to keep it really, I'm going to heat it again because I want it, I don't want it to break when I bend it. So that's the thing. You have to keep it right there. Go this way. And here. There we go. It's my eyes. Okay. Heat. Maybe I'll put some glue on. Wait, let's just do this real quick. Seriously, how do I get these little spots? It's all in the details. It's all in the details. Any other little touch-ups, and so I have Gorilla Glue. Would You Bend sells its own glue, but I just happen to have Gorilla Glue, so that's what I'm going to use. Boy, that's a lot, but I am going to use like a little paintbrush and go all over it with it. And then because there's those little openings, I'll probably use another little paintbrush to try and get that extra glue out of there. But I want to get all the spots covered so it'll lay down. Okay. There. Okay. Yeah, I got lots of glue on there. Lots. For days. Get brush. Okay, I wanted that one too. It dries clear, but you know, who all wants a bunch of it could glue everywhere. So is that in the right area? Heat. So everywhere it's sticking up, I just want to apply heat. Buttons, what are you doing? Hello? So I'll just have to go over these ends, the edges, and just hold them down for a second. Who doesn't love, you know, Would You Bend? I mean, it's the best. It's the best product. Hi. Hi, little lady. Coming up? Hello. Hi. Say hi. No, do kisses. Say hi to everybody while that dries. What do you think? She's like, I don't know. You know. Hey. You want down? She's all, take a snack to go. I want a Scooby snack. Uh-oh. Okay. Good thing it dries clear. snackies. Go ask Dad for a snack. He's got your snackies. So once that dries, then I'll go back and if there's any little bit of paint that needs it, I'll touch that up and then hit it with the that top coat. The Would You Ben's a little expensive. It is. It is. I've only bought it a couple of times, and then I was like, I did buy some wood things from Temu. Yeah, I don't recommend that. I don't know. They didn't really do anything for me. So here's our... It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. I just want the glue to dry clear, and it will. It's just on my timeline. It's expensive, yeah. It is expensive. I'm waiting for Lisa to go down the rabbit hole and buy some more Would You Ben products. Maybe a whole drawer full. She can put out on the patio. Well, I'll tell you, that's not going anywhere. The gorilla glued it on there. Hi, would you? I can't get these apart, and I need to, I need
Hand it to me, please.
One for my topper. Thank you. It's like magic. Otherwise, I'd probably have to go ask the neighbor or something. I don't know. Somebody. Okay. I'm going to give that a minute to set up. So, I have, oh, and I also ordered stickles. More stickles. They're just not here yet, which I was kind of bummed because I wanted to use some on the, you know, where it looks like wood, the branches coming out. So, but I think I need to seal this first before I do the, boy, that's pretty. Did I just put my brush? I did put my brush away. Doggone it. Well, that. He's quick. Here he comes with it. I've been fussing with that thing. Thank you.
You can take the. You want the screw in or out?
It doesn't matter. It's going in this, so you won't see it. Oh, probably out if it's on the side. Thanks, sweetheart.
This one you might have to cut off.
Okay.
It's not happy.
Well, I could use it. I could use that one on this one, then, because they'll never see this end. Thank you. Yeah. Perfect. Nope, not perfect. It wasn't perfect. He left with it. I buy them too, Well, I had a collection of them, and there's more. I just need to find them. But I had them. I was saying earlier, I used to put them in my candle holders. Okay. I think this will be fine. Once that dries clear, I'll just be happy it can be with it. I need to just quit pestering it. Oh, thank you.
Try it.
Try it. Perfect.
A little better.
Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah. That'll work. Thank you, dear.
I'll send you a bill.
Okay. You're gonna buy some stickler? Yes. The stickles? Yeah. I waited the longest time. I kept thinking I'm gonna order some. I still have some. I'm good. And then, you know, you can only get so much out of those little bottles. So, what happened? Did you lose it? What is it? Yes. Okay. We're not playing potato right now. Take your potato out there. Okay. So, I'm going to use, I like the antique gold. It did turn out pretty, didn't it? Okay. Just rub it over the highlighted areas. Can you see that where I've started putting that on the gold? Yeah. Rub and buff. You know, the products, I mean, I just have to buy them a little bit at a time. But I just made a list and said, okay, on this date I'll get this. But the Would You Bend is one of those products that you just, I don't know. I really like it. But, you know, if you have $1 million, you can have all kinds of product to play with. Can you see the gold on the, yeah. It's highlighting the edges. Get that highlight in there. Try to keep it off my paper. Okay. So that's pretty. You watch for the sales? Oh, I haven't been over to their site recently. I'll have to look. I think I need. I'm gonna have to look. Okay. Sorry, I just don't want to get gold where it shouldn't be, like I did last night. And then I had to repaint everything afterwards. Okay, so I like this. And like that. Probably have to do something. Okay, that fits pretty good. It probably needs something hanging down too. I could double that. No, maybe not. This is another gift from Tina. Do you store the bottles upside down? No. What a thought. I don't actually. I do in the bottles that I make. I always put treasure. I don't know that I want to. If I put something in here, it's gonna jingle around a lot. You know what? Before this gets sealed, I'll put something in there. I have to. That's a thought. Putting them upside down. I always wash them out. Let's see, what else was I going to put on there? I want to put something. It needs. Should I put anything in the center right here? Do I have a gem that I can add? What do you think? Has to be, well, let's see. I'll just take out a few things. Let's see what you think. Tweezers. Well, I got it backwards. There. Should I put it in the center? And this looks like this. I could put in the center, or I could do something a little bit more flashy. Well, that's not going to work. Can I have that? Can I have that? Please be. I have this one. I don't know if I have a red one, but I do have. Oop, where'd it go? So I have this one that has gold, and on the side and it would fit right there in the center. Or do I have a color? And it's more long. Let's see. No, not that one. Not that one. What about something unexpected? This might be too red, but we'll try. Because why not? So there's this one. That might be kind of fun. Whoop. Or let's see, this way. That's kind of pretty. I mean, rather than the black. Let's see. You know what? I'll put it on there with some little bit of hot glue, and I can always take it right off. Stick that right there. Little dab will do. Little dab. Pretty. Sounds like a whale. Okay, what do you think of that? It's kind of pretty. You're going to hit the hay? Okay. That's good with it? Yeah. Have a good night, Lisa. Thanks for helping me tonight with Reba. That's good with it? Yeah. I like it too. And it's going the same direction as the as the butterfly. Boy, I really like this. I like that the brass, it just ties in really well with this. Let's see. Put these away. So that works. I have also, let's take out of there. Okay, so I don't need those little pieces of wood you bend on there because that won't work. I have these. I can put rhinestones in, in here in the little divots and stuff. I mean, that would look pretty. That would highlight it. And I have, the colors I have kind of a gold to pick up really well. Don't have much of an orange, but I do have an AB that's kind of gold. Nope, is that multicolors? Sorry, can't see. Well, it looks like okay, let's try. I mean, I can take it off, so. Oh, put them in this little thing. Put them in these little trays, and then they stand up the right direction. But I'll tell you what, if I hit that little tray the wrong way, it flings those little things everywhere. And I've gotten to the point now where I don't enjoy picking them up off the floor. They get stuck in the dog's paws and, yeah. Okay, let's try this. My order better come in. I need the glue, all of it. Crazy. You know what? I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to move this so I don't fling it. Take that off so you can see. I don't have to overkill. Do I have any bigger of those stones? No. Bigger size? Not really. Okay, well. We'll just try it. Guess I need the little tool. and I need to seal it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Hold it up and see what you think. Do you see that? I think just three in there on each one, maybe. Yeah. You're heading off. Okay. You have to go. Okay. Good night, Tina. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, so I think I'm going to seal this thing real quick. I don't want any puddles, though, of this. Thanks for sticking with me tonight, Tammy. That's awesome. I won't be on. This will just over in just a few minutes here. I just thought I'd put a sealer on this, put a few gemstones in there, and I can seal the lid on it after I put the treasure in. I know it's getting late for you guys back east. You're in Virginia, right? Yeah. Trying to get the puddles out of there. Okay. This one was a fun project. I mean, it's not too hard. Put that back there. And I want to get some of the puddles out. Okay. Dry that real quick. All your life? Have you traveled much west? Like, I'm in Washington State. No, honey. I like how everything starts to come together, you know? It looks like kind of, you know, a crazy show, and then it starts to make sense. The stickles I will add when they come up. I just think that would add to it. Okay. I think I'll put 3 more. Going straight. There we go. Didn't want to go straight. There we go. No, not much at all. I was lucky enough. A friend of mine moved back to New York after, that she was from there, and then she spent her adult life here. But when she retired and her husband passed and everything, she decided to move back to New York, and with her friends that were there and her support system there, which was awesome for her. So I just drove with her back there. So she wouldn't have to drive alone. We did a road trip, and that was a lot of fun. I went to Virginia. My son, let's see, when did I go to Virginia? My son is in the military, and he was, was a ship? I can't remember if a ship was there. I can't remember what the deal was. He's been in a while, so. Oops, get down there. I think I have a hole in that one. Okay. So there is that. It's like it's just enough. I don't know, maybe it needs more, but let's see. Put this back on. This was actually a bracelet that Tina gave me. She gave me a whole bunch of jewelry from her years of being a hairdresser that she wore that she no longer needed or wanted, I guess. And she was just going to get rid of it. And I said, hey, I can use that. So that's how I ended up with it. I'm going to put the lid back on this. It's like threading a needle. So what do you think? Good? I think it turned out pretty. Yeah. And I'll probably add, like I said, the stickles. I'm expecting them to come in, and I'd really like to, on all the little pieces like this, use the stickles. Yes, I went to Norfolk. Yes. You've been on that base before? Yeah. Let's see. I remember what it was. He caught his dad. He took his dad on the, there's a buddy cruise. I can't remember what it's called, but they catch a ship there, and they cruise for a couple days down to Florida. And so that's where I hadn't seen him for a bit. So we caught I went there to see him and see his dad board the ship. And then I flew to Florida by myself and watched his ship come in. He was in the Navy then. Now he's an army guy. It did turn out pretty. So, Reba Rose. Beautiful prints by Reba Rose Creations. And you can catch me here live every Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. And I will add some treasure in there so somebody will, you know, they won't know what it is, but that's okay because that's what it's called, treasure. I always put a little something in there. But isn't that pretty? It turned out really nice. I do like the medallion with the butterfly. Turned out beautiful. So I will see you again. I'll be back on Friday at 4 for Kimberly's Vintage Treasure. And then Monday at 3. And then back here Tuesday for Reba Rose at 5. So thanks for hanging out with me, Tammy. I appreciate it. And I will see you on my next live. Have a great night.